It's Luca, what's he here? Welcome back to the channel. And first of all, we're back on the M50.
I already gave you the time and place.
First of all, I'm gonna make my breakfast for tomorrow, yeah? Greek yogurt. A little bit of almond milk. Get some blueberries. Protein powder. I'm gonna get some oats. We're gonna start with the oats. And then you wanna add some Greek yogurt. Next, you want to add 1 scoop of protein powder. After that, you want to add your almond milk. And then you want to mix it all, right? Give it a good old mix. Some honey, man. Finally, you add your toppings. For me, I go for a banana. You want to split it up into little chunks. Next, you want to add your blueberries. Alright. Grab a little handful of them, but you're going to have to wash them. Right? After a quick little wash, you want to drop them into your bowl. And that's that. But honestly, it's very quick and easy, and it's a healthy breakfast. So if you eat that every day, that's all you need. Grab yourself a little espresso, and you're good to go. The final step, obviously, is slap it in your fridge. Anyways, so I'm not out much today. It's night time on a Tuesday evening here in Toronto. So I thought I'd just answer a couple of questions because it's kind of awkward to film long form videos now without my friends. So anyway, question number 1. What does a good life actually look like to you? I'll tell you. Right now I actually have a good life, alright? I'll be grateful to what I have. I took a risk. I moved abroad with no family. Went from a small town to a massive city. I'm lucky enough to be able to afford to live downtown. I've got an alright job. I met my lovely wife-to-be. And of course we had a beautiful son. That's already something I do not take for granted. But if we're talking about my ideal life and what I picture it to be, I picture nature, grass, trees, space. Almost like the house in The Notebook. With the big long driveway up to it, the big tree in the garden. Just surrounded by lovely grass, lovely scenery, and those shutters. I want the shutters on my windows. I think they're nice. So a big driveway, big back garden or front garden, somewhere so the kids can play, and at least one massive tree. I've always pictured a nice tree at my front, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyways, nature. Oh shit. Question number 2. Are we building the life we want? Or just copying what we see? If I'm being honest, right now we're just getting by. Same routine on repeat every day. And if you ask me, that's not how we're meant to live. We literally get one life. Like one life. Like, it's crazy to think of it like that. I'm nearly 30, so I might have like 45 more years if I'm lucky. And that time's gonna go very, 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 very fast. So sometimes I sit there and I think, what are we actually doing, man? What are we doing, to be honest? Like, are we actually just building something intentional, or are we just going by the system? We're just, like, are we really having fun? I don't know. That question sits with me a lot. I don't know. I disagree with a lot of people on, like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to... But I don't. I don't have to do those things. Like, one life. Anyways. Question 3. What would your 10-year-old self think of your life right now? He'd think it's probably cool. When I was 10, I wanted to live in New York. I wanted to skateboard. I wanted to do graffiti. Yeah, just like that, proper, like, almost like a teenage Spider-Man. It's not exactly that what I have, but Toronto is similar in a way to New York City. It's a big city. It's just all covered in buildings, no nature. A lot of graffiti, skateboarding, so I can do those things here. So yeah, I think he'd probably think, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Right, question 4. Do you ever feel like you're in between chapters? Absolutely. I know once my PR is set, I'll probably be thinking of where to settle. And I'll probably pack my bags all over again. But obviously I want to make a decision, not only me, but for my wife and my kids, their futures, not only my future, but it's important to all decide what is best for all of us. Like I said, one life. So right now I'm in like a transition phase. It's not really the final place for me. I already know Toronto isn't. It's not the place for me. After I tried, I've been here 4 years, so now I know. Nah, city life, not when you have kids. Yeah. Question 5. What's something small that's actually changed your life? I would say taking the risk to actually move abroad and just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. You'll never know. And to be honest, that changed everything for me. Back home it's a bit baby, to be honest. When you have your family there to do everything for you, you have someone to fall back on. Washing, dinner, driving. There's always family just to do it for you. It's not a good way to help me grow up, you know. So when I moved, I had to figure all of that out. I had no one. I had no family. So you have to do everything by yourself. Get a job, pay your bills, find a place to rent. Scary at the first, like when you're doing it by yourself at the beginning, but it has changed me massively. I had to grow up so quick. But that's a good thing. It's the best way to learn. You know, you learn from your mistakes, or you learn by doing stuff. You don't learn by like someone else doing it for you. Nah, just give it a shot, man. Honestly, regret is worse than not trying at all. So give it a go. If you don't like it, you can always just move back home. Not that big of a deal. Anyways, boys and girls, that's the end of this video. But anyways, we're back on the Canon M50 and other news. Hopefully the quality's a bit better. I got the little shotgun mic on the thing. And yeah, I haven't used this since 7 years ago. So I have to get used to this setup all over again. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys next week. Adios, amigo.